We begin with the government shutdown, which is now in day 14, and the repercussions it's having for workers all across the country. Lawmakers are expected to attempt another vote, but like the past, it's unlikely to go anywhere. Meantime, the impacts are being felt for government agencies, including air traffic controllers. Airports facing ongoing delays as some workers are not showing up for work. Correspondent Alex Caparariello is following that part of the story for us. So, Alex, air traffic controllers are now going on the offense.
Yeah, you're right about that, Nicole. Today is the first official day that air traffic controllers all across America are receiving partial pay. And in 2 weeks from now, all of their pay completely will be suspended, obviously pending this government shutdown, even though their hours will not be rolled back. So from the perspective of these air traffic controllers, they say that flying right now, right here in America, simply is not as safe. So all across America, members of the National Air Traffic Controllers Association are stopping in the country's busiest airports to actually warn the public about it. So if you're flying today, you might see them leafletting at LaGuardia, Philadelphia, or Chicago O'Hare, where I'm currently standing. Their message is simple, pointing out 3 ways the government shutdown is impacting their jobs and therefore your flights. First, safety. The controllers say they're working long hours without the assistance of other critical aerospace organizations. Second, they point to staffing, which is now at a 30-year low for certified controllers. And then third, they say all modernization and infrastructure construction has essentially been put on hold at this time. The union president calling for the shutdown to immediately end, or else his members will be stretched even more thin when they have to pick up a second job.
They work 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, and they usually only have 4 days off in an entire month. Those are already heroic efforts. And now to say, well, just don't worry about the stress, the fatigue, the unnecessary distraction. And yes, keep your focus somehow on your primary job of saving lives while figuring out where you're going to pick up some income.
And keep in mind, this government shutdown doesn't just impact air traffic controllers. Think about all the other government workers within this aerospace industry that might be impacted. The FAA professionals or the engineers that are actually out there on the tarmacs. They also, of course, fit into this greater picture when it comes to safety in the skies.
All right, so Alex, what is the Trump administration saying about the shutdown and its impact on these controllers?
Yeah, Secretary Duffy with the Department of Transportation most certainly recognizes the hardship this is having on the people that work within this aerospace industry, but also the greater public when it comes to flying. His message for the controllers is, at this point, you just got to keep showing up to work. We need you so much. This industry actually needs you. Of course, we're hearing Duffy blame the Democrats for it, but he also has a message to the public, which is this. If you are flying right now or in the near future, you may see more delays than you'd like. You may see your flight actually get canceled, but he will always prioritize the safety of the passengers and the crew above everything else. Take a listen.
From my perspective, when you travel, though, we will slow you down. We will cancel flights. We want to make sure that when you travel safely. And so if we don't have the controllers necessary to keep you safe, we slow it down.
Only about a dozen or so delays here at Chicago O'Hare. I just had a look at the big board there. No cancellations as far as I can see. A lot of the airports impacted are on the East Coast, meaning it could be some of that inclement weather that we're out seeing. As for the TSA time, something that we always check when we're here at O'Hare, not too bad, only about a 5-minute delay.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.